Okay, we're gonna try to beat Elite Dungeon 1, which we're standing outside of, Elite Dungeon 2, and Elite Dungeon 3, the Trilogy and RuneScape 3. Before I go into it, I will say I am not the best PVMer. I am far from the best PVMer. I don't have the best gear. I don't have the best abilities. So this isn't really the most optimal stuff you'll see. I'm sure I'll make plenty of mistakes. It'll be kind of slowish, but I wanted to set a benchmark for myself to get better at PVM in this game and just getting better at all aspects of the game. So we're gonna hop in. I'm gonna try to like talk through it from my experience. It should be a pretty fun time, but I'm expecting around 2 hours for all three, give or take. We'll see. The first dungeon is the Temple of Aminishi. All of these dungeons have, I didn't even set up my curses. Okay, they're good. 2 mini bosses and then a main boss at the end. We're going to beat all of them. We're not going to use any of the, like, skips for stuff. So there are ways to skip certain mini bosses. Like there's an item to skip the first mini boss here that we're not going to use. All that good stuff. But there's also just regular mobs along the way that we're going to try to take out. Want this gate to go down. I'm sure there's tons of ways to do things better. But you got to start somewhere, so that's what we're doing. I'm just going to rush ahead. Do a couple surges, and we got to take out this group of enemies to open up the next gate. I am also not using Animate Dead. Heck yeah. That's what you love to see. The nerves are coming out. Get a little detonate so we can get some AoE. I should have made little sub-splits for each of the mini-bosses. That would be kind of a smart idea. I will also say Elite Dungeon 2 is the one I have the most experience with. So that one should go a little bit smoother. ED1 is not too unfamiliar. And then ED3, the final boss, should be the hardest part, but I don't think it'll be too crazy. I'm not using full Revolution Plus Plus, but I'm not using full manual either in terms of abilities. I'm just using Revo. So all the basics are pretty much being fired for me, except for on rare occasions where I do it myself. But thresholds and ultimates, defensives, I'll have set up for keybinds. Oh, my open poison never went off. Cool. The biggest thing I want out of ED1 is to at least 2-cycle Siryu. I don't want to do a 3-cycle today. I've done a 2-cycle a handful of times. And by that I mean like maybe twice. We'll see. I've gotten some upgrades since I've last been here, but it's been a minute. So past these air hats, right down here at the far end of the room is our first mini boss, the Chamber Guardian. So there is a way to skip him using what's known as a fishy treat. It's an item that costs about 2 to 3 mil, which I'm not going to use because I think it's more fun to fight. Just gotta kill these guys. And I am going to teleport out and come back in so that I clear out the air hats. There's a way to do it where you just rush in. Which would be a little bit faster. Alright. We're going to teleport out real quick. So I don't have to deal with them. Also, my auto-retaliate's on. That's silly. Okay. I can't see the door. Dude, I love teleporting and cameras just being facing a completely different direction. All right, Chamber of the Guardian. Okay, so him, if we want to pray arrange. Go in. Drop a planet feet. Vulnerability bomb. Magic hit, or melee hit, I should say. Come on up. Shouldn't be coming up. Did it way too soon. Alright, he's gonna plant the gas on us. He's gonna go to a melee hit. Back out. Yo, Kissimmee, thank you for 53 months, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Wasn't even streaming tonight. Yeah, I had to change of heart. Had a change of heart. We want to get another sunshine rotation in. Step out of the blast. Another vulnerability bomb because it's been past a minute. Another melee hit. So back to range prayer. Get in the sunshine. Avoid the beam. Build adrenaline. Should be just about dead. Oh, I never turned to my book of full scripture. Alright. First mini boss is down. Not too problematic. Wait, it was active. Well, I'm crazy. I didn't see it on my buff bar. Alright, turn it back on. Oh, okay, it's at the far end. Gotcha. 7 minutes in, it's pretty good, I feel like. Use a detonate here. Some things I kind of kill because they just scare me, because I can take a lot of damage from them. Like, I don't think I technically need to kill these rangers, but I am deathly afraid of them. Yeah, we're clearing out Elite Dungeon 1, 2, and 3. Back to back to back. Seeing how fast I can do it. Seems like a pretty fun goal and a good way to get better at the game. It's also good money, which is another great reason to do it. So where bringing something for like a bladed dive switch would be smart. Yeah, the splits are the different dungeons. ED stands for Elite Dungeon, and then the name next to it's like the proper name. So this is the Temple of Aminishi. And the next one's the Dragonkin Laboratory, and then Shadow Reef afterwards. Why is... Oh, he's still alive. Yeah, the Trilogy chest, I mean, it's, I think at minimum, like an extra 3 mil. But ED1 gives you a lot of scale drops, and you have a chance at codexes in 2 and the bow pieces in 3. And just general loot is pretty good too. So that's cool. Okay. I went purposely on this side of the room to avoid these Hanto swordsmen. They are pretty deadly. And I don't necessarily need to fight them. So it's better to just avoid them if I can. A bunch of AoE abilities. These rangers just scare me. Kind of like the swordsmen. They can hit really hard if you're not prepared. You know, I'd rather not die. If I'm gonna die, I want it to at least be to a boss fight, you know? This is another part where once the gates open, we will teleport out just to clear out the enemies, because there's a lot back here I don't need to kill. They can kind of follow you into the thing, so. Just to be a little bit safe, nothing crazy. Alright, Masuda is a little bit scary. But nothing crazy. Alright, we want to basically repot everything. And with the vulnerability. There's a couple different ways you can deal with this spinning attack. You can either use the defensive ability Devotion and kind of like tank it and have him walk. I don't feel like doing that. Run away from this attack. It's really the first phase that's like super scary here. Anything beyond the first phase is like nothing. Well, pulverize is fine. Also don't really like where I'm standing. Alright. Motion here. Should be phasing any time now, right? Really? Now we gotta run around and mess with all this stuff. Can't really attack him during this phase, so we just do these. Thor's is now wanting attention for some reason. He had all day, but, you know. Like, oh, you're streaming? Let me come be a part of that. I'm still, like, getting destroyed on these magic hits. I don't know if I'm gonna make it out of this fight. I'm just getting destroyed. Got one blub left. I might have to restart this fight. Yeah, I gotta fucking... Why did I have to leave on that one? Masuda's never, like, done that much to me. Interesting. Alright, well, didn't die. That's the main thing. Sag. Alright. Goddamn Masuda. Oh, there's time to be saved on further attempts. On gosh, use more defensives. It might also because I'm using a Book of Full here instead of what I usually use. I'm gonna try it again. We'll see. See what happens. I might also need to play on a different world. It seems a little... slow on click responses. Evo that one. Away from them a little bit. We should start spinning again here soon. Alright, now let's run away on this one. And with some bleeds. Yeah, this is going significantly better. Yeah, look at that. So much better. Okay. Let's hide in the water. This guy. Well, having to leave this after getting the phase 3 is a big time loss, unfortunately. Nice. Good surge. I like the music here. Alright, he's down, so he's got to clear out the rest of the water pools. I mean, I don't think I technically have to, but I'm going to. Alright. Let's get a Planet Feet Sunshine down, Vulnerability Bomb, Smoke Cloud. Alright, he's done. Second mini-boss. And then there's not really anything between us and Siryu, the final boss of ED1. So I'm hoping I can 2-cycle him today. Done it a couple times. Not super convinced I'll do it again today. Okay. Teleport out. We're actually going to switch from running Ganodermic and this Crypt Bloom helmet to some Tectonic. Just regular Tectonic. It's not elite or anything super fancy, but I don't really need the tank armor here. And it helps add in some more damage. So. Your deep rock weeklies. Damn, dude. Sounds pretty deep. Alright, let's see how this goes. I could have stepped on that to just negate that attack entirely, but I didn't really want to do it. Alright, for Siryu, we need to get him down to 7.2 million, and then we can go break the crystals. And that's where the different cycles become really important, whether you 2-cycle or 3-cycle. It is possible, like, 1-cycle if you're, like, fucking dripped out in the best gear. First crystal I'm not like super worried about. Because the slimes are going to come and heal the crystals. So I just want to make sure I get this first one down before they show up. And then we want to get like 75,000 damage on this crystal once it happens. Okay. That looked pretty good. So I think I got 75k before the minion mines went off. Oh, okay, it's 75 with it. That's fine. So then the real test is doing out 225,000 damage on the next cycle. Big resonance hit for health there. In terms of mechanics, just anytime you see something on the floor, it'll do damage to me if it touches me, so I'm just running around trying to avoid it. Surge across. Alright, just about the 7.2 mil health points. Okay. Yeah, I need to get this crystal down and the crystal behind it down before this first set of slimes gets to his head. Yes! Alright, we got it. That's ED1. We're out. ED1 done, 2 cycled. That's really what I wanted from that dungeon, so awesome. Just barely got it too. Yeah. Just barely got it. Alright. Cool beans, let's go. 29 minutes? That's a lot better than I was thinking, honestly. Especially if having to leave Masuda and go back in. Alright. On to the Dragonkin Laboratory. How much do we make, just out of curiosity? That was a 5 mil dungeon. That's pretty shit. To be honest, that is not great. Okay. Make dead. So this dungeon's all about dragons. It's the dungeon I've done the most. I have like 60 to 70 solo runs of ED2. So it should be a pretty comfortable run through here. It may not be the fastest, but should be no problem at all. Gotta love some slurms. I don't know if I've ever run through this with sound effects on before. So a lot of like the middle sections where you're not fighting the bosses is really about grouping up enemies and then using AoE abilities to get them down as fast as possible. Walking enemies to the right spot. And it's not dying. And then killing the things that you need to and leaving stuff behind. Like these slimes are just taking poison damage and will eventually just get out of the way. Won't have to worry about them anymore. Alright. So yeah, I'm like trying to get these dragons to group up a little bit more so they're a little easier to take down. Oh, we got some magma golems. That spider's still back there, really? This part can be pretty deadly. Depending on what hits. So a note about these celestial dragons is when you're fighting them, they will attempt to heal. You'll see like the red box pop up, and then you have to hit them with the stunning ability to cancel it. Even if you don't hit them with the stun, it's pretty easy to out DPS the healing. A lot of the time. Okay. Overload wore off. Okay. I don't really need to kill this dragon, but I want to build up to 100% adrenaline so I go into the fight with it. Okay. This is our first boss. Honestly, like the hardest boss of ED2. It's very easy to get KO'd here if you're not paying attention. So we want to save our sunshine for this portal. Place it down in there. Then we get the wormhole to drop into it. Oh, damn, this has got some bumping music. All right. Step in the portal, planet, feet, sunshine, adrenaline potion, and then we just let them have it. First mini boss down, one more to go, and then the Blackstone Dragon. But we gotta get there. Honestly, this is probably like the longest run between mini bosses. It's pretty lengthy. I mean, you get the the really cool music there, the jams, and it just goes super silent. That sucks. Yeah, we can ignore this guy. Am I stunned? No? Okay. Just RuneScape being a little laggy, you know. No big deal. No big deal. Alright. 6 Surge. Another spot where we try to group up the dragons by just bringing them this way. That did not work super well. I think the AoE stuff works better with range in ED2. But I get better kill times and stuff on bosses with my mage setup. I did do the first 40 runs of ED2 with range back in the day. I was first learning it. We gotta kill all of these dragons. 6 Surge. Sunshine down. Ah, it's too far for sunshine. It's a little too far for the sunshine. Yeah, I mean, these spiders should get lost on the path here. I don't think they can follow past these strike worms at all. I think they get blocked. Is there going to be... Okay. Sometimes there's a mini boss over here. That just kind of gets in the way. Not going to use any thresholds or ultimates here. Just build up adrenaline so we have enough going into our second boss of this dungeon. Am I really getting hit by the strike worm? Really? Huh. Okay. Okay. I'm for Veric Veric Lithium. Oh, I didn't planet feed switch that. Whoops. Hopefully I get lucky on egg RNG. Oh, that's really good. So whenever the eggs come down, like that, you have to basically take it to a color that it is not. So getting like a blue egg, I can just touch this green stack right away. It's really, really, really nice. We get another egg here. Okay, so that's a green egg, so it means we got to take it to one of the other piles. I don't want to use Sunshine just yet. I want to wait for the attack to come out so I can go around it. Alright. Now we'll Planet Feet, Sunshine. Vulnerability Bomb again. Adrenaline Potion. Get in some thresholds. Ooh, blue egg, nice. Might not even need to touch the egg though. Just for safety, touch it. Alright, second boss of the dungeon down. Just gotta make our way to the Black Stone Dragon. 46 minutes in, alright. It's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. Is it ED2? It's the one I'm most familiar with, so I'm not surprised. Gemstone dragons are a bit of a pain in the ass. Keep on running. I gotta kill 6 more of these things. He dead. He a real dead. Okay, we can ignore these Hydrix dragons. Thankfully. This is RuneScape. It is RuneScape 3, not the old school version. Yeah, I mean, old school versus RuneScape 3 is definitely vastly different. You know, there's still some similarities here and there, in like the grand scheme of things, but visually, combat-wise, and just like play styles, very, very, very different these days. Okay, this is another spot where I'm going to teleport out and come back in just so I can get rid of these extra dragons I don't need to kill. Alright, 11 minutes. I can do a Blackstone Dragon kill in 11 minutes. I honestly couldn't tell you. I mean, on Steam, I have like less than 1,000 hours, but I've been playing on and off since 2005. This was not my first account either. That one got lost. So I don't exactly remember where I started this one. I mean, if you like really, really, really play, you can get to where I am. Not like... not with too much effort. I can't even think. Hold on. Hold on a second. Alright. Yeah. Think for just a moment starting this fight. Alright. The boss of ED2. the Blackstone Dragon. I mean, if you make like a real good effort to push for higher end PVM, you can get there sort of fast. Alright, first phase is doing a lot of damage. Alright, first phase did. Second phase are these hands. You gotta take down. Nothing too scary here. The music, though. Goddamn. Alright, we want to take the sand down, build up enough adrenaline for a sunshine over here on the other side. Okay. Honestly, the hardest part about getting into RuneScape 3 and like advancing through it is there's so much to learn, especially as like a new player. You're not like used to old school and stuff. Like, there's just so much in the game, and then there's so much like that is never told to you that you have to like go and learn on your own and really make an effort to figure out. Phase 2 done. Phase 3 is just doing damage again until he starts flying. I'll change my skybox. God damn it, game. I don't trust it. Yeah, that would have been a KO right there. That blue flame is super, super deadly. It'll kill you in like 2 ticks. So I pretty much just need to look out for one specific attack, which is right there. That puts a big pit on the ground, which does damage and kills off my adrenaline for a bit. It's no good. He should take flight anytime now. Okay, he's gonna do another blue. All right, he'll take flight after this. I kind of just want to have adrenaline, so I can do a sunshine after the fact, after he flies. Because I can't attack him once he starts flying. I'll just kind of hop around for a little bit. Yep, okay. So we just have to wait for him to jump around like 8 times or something like that. Just survive. And then once he's done with that, we can just fight him until he's dead. So Blackstone Dragon's going to go down here very soon. Should cut the hour mark on this, which is pretty cool. And then we just have Elite Dungeon 3, the Shadow Reef left. Which honestly is the scariest. Not the dungeon itself. The dungeon is relatively relaxed. But the final boss of ED3, the Ambassador, is one I've only ever killed 1 time properly. So we could be seeing some deaths on him, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, okay. Hopped around enough times. That just was really bad timing for me. Let's get in here. So once again, I'm really just looking out for that one attack on the floor. Other than that, we're just gonna use thresholds and abilities to just do damage. Attack should be coming up soon. There it is. Wait for it to go off. Surge back. So if you don't know RuneScape 3 or know combat that well, that red circle I'm putting down is what I'm calling Sunshine. It's just the Sunshine ability. When I put it on the floor, it grants me like additional damage on all of my attacks against whatever I'm fighting. So it's like really, really good to put that down as often as you can and stand in it as long as you can. Alright, that's ED2. We got 40 Draconic Energy. Ain't bad. Ain't bad. I need to redo my familiar. Okay. Familiar's about to run out. Cool. Let's do that. My bonfire's got 5 minutes. Let me go back and do that too. Gives me additional health, so good to have. But yeah, we got through that in 27 minutes-ish. I'm happy with that. So I was expecting the whole thing to take about 2 hours, so like 40 minutes a pop. If they're taking 30 minutes, it's a lot of time saved. How much is in chest, just out of curiosity? We've made 28 million. That was a big Draconic Energy drop. Alright, so where ED2 was all about the dragons, this one's all about, like, being under the ocean. It's the Shadow Reef. I think, like, thematically, this is my favorite. It's pretty cool. Every now and then you'll see, like, a body floating down off the side of the screen. Stuff in the distance. So once again, we got 2 like small bosses along the way to fighting the Ambassador, the big bad. We have the Crassian Leviathan and Terraket, the Necromancer, I think he is. Something like that. He's a little scary, but nothing too big. Crassian Leviathan can be really, really deadly if you are not aware of the attacks. But luckily, I know the attacks, so we should be fine. It's the thing with a lot of combat in RuneScape, especially bosses. If you just don't know an attack's coming or a mechanic's coming, it's very easy to just either insta-kill you or do a really, really, really big hit. But if you know the mechanics, it's usually relatively easy to handle. And then mitigate in some fashion. Either moving out of the way, or using a defensive ability, or something like that. Or just honestly tanking it. Some bosses have come out so long ago that power creep is set in and just makes them nothing. So I need to kill the 2 cloaked zealots and then these scouts up here. The rest we can just kind of leave behind. Alright, my aura is about to run out. So once that runs out, I'm going to switch to Vampirism, which just helps me get health back and will be pretty vital for fighting the Ambassador with the setup that I go for. Alright, we gotta group these zombies together, kill them off. They're pretty slow to move. The music here is so dramatic. I should have checked what my Dungeoneering XP was at before I started this, just out of curiosity. Oh, GPU's dying. That was scary. Sorry if I made any loud noises on stream. I don't know why that keeps happening. Happens like once a night. Rip ear users. Wait, I'm an ear user. That's me. That's me. Alright, so right up here is the Crassian Leviathan, just chilling out, hanging out, being a cool dude. We're gonna go wreck his face. Okay. So the most deadly part of him is honestly like the very first attack he does. He's going to breathe, and it's gonna be very stinky. But we want to have our sunshine down. And when he does these head swipes, we would just want to be off to the side. So you're gonna do it the other side now. Right. So he's gonna do one more set of head swipes after some attacks. And then once he does another set of that, he'll switch to the other side of the arena and kind of just start over again from the beginning. What I'm really looking for is to kill him off before he swaps back to this side. So if I can get this side and the other side. Alright, so he should be switching any second. Just gonna go ahead and pan the camera. Alright. So I could have went ahead and put down the sunshine here. I should have, but I thought he did it a little quicker. That super deadly attack, which will like pretty much just insta-kill you. So now we can drop all our good stuff. Sidestep the head swipe. Run to the other side because he always goes to the opposite corner. Go back in the middle. Second set of head swipes. Yeah, I should be able to get him here in a second, so I don't have to go back to the other side. Hopefully. Just barely got it in. Alright. It's not like super important. Like it doesn't change the mechanics, it just repeats it as many times as it takes to kill him. But if you kill him on the side that we just left through, he kind of blocks the door for a second. So I mean, one, you're just taking longer on the fight if it goes back, but then he'll also block the door a little bit. Which is just obviously more time lost. Going fast makes you go even faster. Surprise, surprise. Okay. Another set of Zambonis. So like, besides the ambassador, honestly, like the next stretch of the dungeon is usually the scariest part. Just the run through. There is a very infamous bridge section that can be quite troublesome. On through to the other side. A lot of enemies in this area. We just have to kill the 2 necromancers on either side. So right up here is the bridge section. That can be like very, very, very deadly. Activate artifact 1. Kill this nerd. If I wasn't going for time, I'd actually like kill a lot of these because you can get a good amount of money and experience from doing that. Did that activate? Okay. Kind of the scary part. And we're getting very close to fighting Terracat. And then it's a pretty quick trip from Terracat down to the ambassador. Not a lot standing in the way. This is a spot once I kill off these necromancers, I'll teleport out and come back in. Just clear the extra minions. Okay. Teleport out. Bank some stuff. Yes, I would like to continue where I left off. Thank you. Whoop, I didn't want to click on the hitbox. Yes, I would like to continue. Thank you. Don't click on the anchor. Teleport to... Okay, he is the necromancer. That's what I thought. It didn't sound right when I said it, but yeah, it is what he is. That is indeed what he is. Okay. Couple things to watch out in this fight for. You gotta kill off the portals when they spawn, which one should spawn here soon. Unless it's DPS him down enough. But he'll summon 2 like mini bosses you gotta deal with as well. Alright, he's down. He did. So we gotta watch out for the portal spawns again, and then once he gets low enough on health, he'll summon an even bigger guy. Alright, so we got that one. Portal. Alright, and then in this phase he'll also summon these like ghost walls that are rather annoying. You gotta surge out of the way. So we gotta watch out for these. Get out of the way. You don't necessarily have to surge, but usually it's the smart thing to do. Just avoid the hit. So if I'm confident enough to do the DPS, I don't necessarily need to take care of the portal here. Which I'm not entirely convinced I have the DPS for this. Ah, got him. Alright. Just gotta run down to the ambassador, clear some more minions, and then fight the big boy, which is honestly the scariest part of the whole thing. The whole trilogy. It's the one part I feel like I could just death cycle on forever. But we'll see, we'll see. I do have a throw in the towel option of using a death touch dart here, which is like an insta-kill on the ambassador, but for this challenge and wanting to just get better at the boss, I'm not gonna do that. If I just get like death cycled like a whole bunch, we'll just forfeit and do that, but that's like a very last resort kind of thing. I mean, everything up until this point, though, I'm really happy with. Besides the one teleport out on Masuda. That was kind of annoying, but, you know, ultimately not the biggest deal in the world. Okay, when I get down to the ambassador, though, we are switching up from using magic, which we've been camping the whole time. We'll be using a melee build. Which means we'll have to switch up the familiar, we'll have to switch up the gear, the action bar, all the good stuff. Just because I'm kind of low on food. Stock up here, okay. Last little stretch we got to run through. So I can just kind of group everything up if I can. we have this room to clear and then the next room. And then after that's the ambassador. The big scary boy. It's honestly the first like half of the fight that's like super scary. If I get past the spinner phases, we'll be fine, but we'll see. Yep, so there he is down there in the distance. The big scary boy himself. Ooh, I'm getting a little nervous. I'm getting a little nervous. My hands are shaking. Alright, we unlocked them. Alright, we're gonna go, like I said, switch out stuff. There's a bank chest here, but I wanna, like, re-up everything. As I keep mentioning, he is by far the scariest part of this, so I wanna make sure I go into it with, everything set up the way I need it to be. Alright, turn that stuff on, and then I need to switch out... bladed dive. I need bladed dive on the bar. I really seem to like have a second bar in place. Okay, bladed dive, and then I want. Then I want something else here. We want shield. We want that there. I'm gonna put. Can I keybind this here? I can. Okay, so that's why I had that there. Okay, yep, I messed this up earlier. I'll have to figure this out for future usage. I need to have the runes to cast a very special ability. And I just want to have the inventory space to take one of them. We want astrals, bloods, and souls. Okay. Cool. Like so, we're gonna bring out a Blood Reaver instead of our Ripper Demon. And we're gonna need some scrolls. I'm gonna take 250 is probably too many, but hey. Rest the bonfire again. Take another sip of that. Okay. I think I'm about as ready as I could ever be. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Alright, do that. We're going to start with devotion though. Make sure everything's up. We're going to run vampirism. Oh, the devotion already went off. That's fine. Okay. The biggest thing I need to watch out for is this purple smoke. Oh, okay. I'm honestly gonna go back out, turn off auto retaliate. That's not what I wanted here. Whoops. I was thinking of the Magister. Been fighting the Magister too much lately. Alright. You don't really have a lot of room for mistakes here. Just putting purple smoke everywhere is an easy way to get yourself killed. Try this again. Devotion.
So, you come to witness to be present as his gaze is turned upon this world. To be one of the first, blessed by his black radiance.
So we don't place the smoke away, wait for it to hit once, and then barge back. Oh, ooh, I forgot to do the thing that I want to do. Oh god. Blah, blah, blah. I fucked this up. Hold on. Hold on a second. Yep, I knew there was something else I needed. I need to have my stuns available. Come on, where are the stuns? I think I'm on a locked bar. Not there. Okay. Whew. Can you tell I'm nervous by the amount of mistakes I'm making? I can. Alright. No more mistakes. None. No more. Okay. You go in, you hit a devotion. Could surge, I probably have time, but I'm not going to, because I'm lazy. Vulnerability bomb, switch to that. Put down a prism of restoration from my familiar. Okay. Wait till we get hit a couple times. Barge back. Alright, and when the black hole spawns, we're going to bleed it, dive to it. Gonna hit it with a backhand so it goes away instantly. Then we'll have another another smoke phase. Back off. Alright, and then this is the really scary part. I want to get at least 5 of these down if I can. That was really good. Okay, it just didn't blade dive. That's gonna be death. Why didn't it blade dive? Didn't die, but I had to teleport out. That's unfortunate. Don't know why I didn't blade dive there. That is unfortunate. My 4 cheeses have run up. So the spinners, if I get past the spinner phases, we'll probably have to do 2 spinner phases. from my experience. We can pass those two. The rest is relatively easy with this setup. Tends to work pretty well.
So, you come to witness this moment.
A little tough.
Present as this gaze is turned upon this world. To be one of the first, blessed by his black radiance. I can understand such dreams.
I did that way too soon. I'm gonna try to rock it. Why are you running around like an idiot? Come on. Okay, just don't backhand. I might need to change worlds, honestly. Like, seems like small delays and stuff is getting me killed here. Okay. Here we go again. Dude, why? Bladed dive, please. Bladed dive, please. Oh my god. Select it. Alright, survived it. Not quite happy. Oh, I fucking love that placement, dude. Also, backhands. Yeah, that was just fucking... How many people are on World 9 at the moment? I'm in combat? Alright, game cool. I think this world's just like too packed. No, actually World 9 has more. Alright, I'm gonna stay where I am. Unfortunate. Try it again. Just gonna keep trying. Just keep trying.
So, you come to witness this moment. To be present as his gaze is turned upon this world. To be
Am I attacking? Why am I not attacking? Hello?
radiance. I can
Alright. Escape out.
dreams.
Barge back in.
Shed your blood and rejoice.
Escape out. Barge in. Wait for the spinner phase. Let's gotta hope the poison kills that one. Dude, the bladed dive is just getting me destroyed. I could have waited on that one. Bladed dive, bladed dive. Dude, fuck off. Why are you not bladed diving? It's so annoying. May have been a bad idea to do this on double XP week. Too many people logged in. I think I can work around it. Like, it's not even the mechanics of this fight that are being a pain in the ass at the moment. It's just the like abilities not firing off when I tell them to.
You come to witness present as his gaze is turned upon this world. To be one of the first.
Yeah, this time I'm attacking. That's a good sign. Like to see that.
I can understand such dreams. Come then, shed your mortal form and rejoice.
Okay. Escape out. Barge back in. Okay. Oh, I love the fact that it bladed dived right in front of it, not to it, like I clicked on. Awesome, that's good. This is gonna be chalked one again. Yeah, I don't know why it's not. So I'll try to read your comment after. I gotta teleport out again. Yeah, I'm not gonna get these spinners down. It just fucked me up at the beginning. First two, they're pretty easy. Blackstone Dragon is the first of the three that I learned. I think that one's definitely the easiest. ED1, if you can get past the first two bosses, you can do Seiryu. The only like challenging part about Seiryu, the ED1 boss, is like going for faster cycles, breaking the crystals in like 2 cycles, or if you're good enough going for a 1 cycle. Actually, like surviving the mechanics is really simple. Oh, this is not going well at all. Everything up till here went pretty well though, so at least happy with that. Ambassador, I'm gonna need you to die, buddy. Please die. Yeah, I'd say if you can do hard mode, Archglade Core, you can do ED1. Back on him. I don't really like where I placed that smoke. It is what it is. Oh, I'm playing mage. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna like take a couple steps before I attack the spinner with bladed dive. on damage. There we go. But, dude, like, it just didn't want to bladed dive that one. I don't understand why. Alright, I'll take 2. I might have done that too early. I do the first 2 bosses of ED3? Yeah, you could. The first 2 bosses, like, they're a little challenging. But you can get past it. Like, Terraket's a little nerve-wracking here and there, but it's not bad. Alright, like I said, we probably gotta do 2 spinner phases, so if I can get past this next one. But yeah, before I even did like ED2 or ED1, I would run up to Ambassador and dart him a couple times. Like, that's definitely doable. I'm just gonna go for this one. I'm just gonna commit to the 2. Yeah, okay. I'll never even put on my shield. Still never put on my shield. And now I really want to have devotion on my bar. Oh, really? Come on. Alright, Sarah, you show up whenever. That'd be great. There he is. Also, yeah, Saryu, the boss of ED1, shows up to help out in this fight. Surprise, surprise. Okay. Yep, we just, we gotta block these magic attacks by standing in front of them. Otherwise he heals up. And then when the screen goes red, I need to switch to magic protection and use devotion. Why are you running to the opposite side to attack? Like some sort of jackass. Like, come on. Okay. If it goes red again, we just debilitate. Vitality potion. Just try to eat through it. Hey, there we go.
This is a victory.
Woo! Clocking in at 142.58. Ambassador definitely took us several attempts to do, but we did it. All 3 Elite Dungeons back to back to back. Technically there is ED4, but that's not part of the trilogy. It's like kind of its own thing. We got an Elite chest, my first ever. Sheesh. Pretty cool. Like, the ED1 and 2 went pretty well. But if you look at my we can claim those ambassador things, I've only ever killed them twice. So that was the second time I've done a full kill of them. So like I'm not too opposed to it being that many attempts. So once we got past the spinners, it was home free for sure. And in total, no crazy jobs, but still for doing all 3, we did make about 31 million. The chest itself has probably about 3 to 7 mil in it, which I don't think gets calculated into this. No special jobs, nothing crazy like that. But hey, I did it. I want to get a screenshot real quick. Woo! Like, my goal was 2 hours, so coming in well below that, and if I had didn't teleport out of Masuda and ED1, and we did the ambassador like first try, probably like a 130-ish, right? So that's really cool. I'm happy with that. Like, so I'm not the best PVMer in the world. I don't do full manual attacks. I don't have the best in slot gear. I don't have the best DPS rotations and stuff like that. Best abilities. So I will take it, you know? I cannot complain. It's a good starting point. And just can get better from there. I'm curious, what we got in here? Yeah, that doesn't calculate it in. Okay. So our elite chest gives us what? Another 4.5 mil? Awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool.